As the 2025-2026 festive season draws near, the Environmental Health Division, and by extension the Ministry of Health, encourages the public to be very vigilant when purchasing, preparing, and consuming foods in an effort to help to mitigate foodborne illnesses. The Ministry of Health, Wellness, and Elderly Affairs over the years has recorded an increase in acute gastrointestinal diseases and other foodborne illnesses, which are often associated with poor food safety practices during the festive season. As we continue to focus on food safety and public health during this time of year, the Ministry of Health takes this opportunity to remind the general public of some of the necessary precautions to protect themselves, family, friends, and loved ones against possible foodborne illnesses. Here are some critical guidelines to follow to keep food safe for human consumption during the Christmas holiday season. Remember, foods are never on sale. If there is a sale on food items, examine all foods carefully prior to purchase and check for any damages of food items and expiry dates. Never purchase canned foods which are unlabeled, dented, rusted or blown, and large quantities of food with short shelf life or close to expired. When purchasing local meat products from butchers, look for the inspected and passed stamp, which indicates that the meat has been inspected for wholesomeness by officers of the Environmental Health Division and passed for human consumption. Avoid keeping food in the temperature danger zone between 4 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius, where food poisoning bacteria grow best. Avoid storing foods such as meat, fish, and chicken or other foods requiring refrigeration at the back of your vehicle for prolonged periods of time or for over 4 hours. Keep hot foods at a temperature of over 60 degrees Celsius and keep cold foods refrigerated at or below 4 degrees Celsius. If you are going to defrost a large turkey, remember it will take several days to defrost in the fridge. Always make sure that it is thoroughly defrosted in the center before cooking. Because stuffing slows down cooking and cooling, it is best cooked separately. Before preparing food for Christmas, make sure that there is enough room in the fridge to keep cold food at or less than 4 degrees Celsius. If there is not enough room in the fridge, remember that soft drinks and alcohol, pickles, jams, and other acidic condiments do not require refrigeration to remain safe. Drinks can be kept cold in a cooler. Prepare foods as close as possible to eating time. Use separate cutting boards and utensils for raw meats and ready-to-eat foods. Cook foods properly. All rolled and stuffed roasts, poultry, sausages, minced dishes must be fully cooked. If you cook large amounts of food in advance, divide into smaller portions or shallow containers. Cover and place in the fridge or freezer. Make sure there is good air circulation around the containers. Refrigerate leftovers immediately after the meal, as soon as it stops steaming. Never store leftovers on the kitchen table and use refrigerated leftovers within 2 to 3 days. When reheating food, ensure that it is steaming hot all the way through, at least 75 degrees Celsius. Before preparing foods and between handling raw meat and raw chicken, wash hands thoroughly with soap and warm water and dry thoroughly. When eating out, check whether the food handling establishment has a public health license that is conspicuously displayed, which indicates that it is an approved establishment and has met public health requirements. The Ministry of Health thanks you for your cooperation and wish everyone a safe and healthy festive season.